All right, I got invited to go play Pokemon Go with a buddy of mine. I haven't played in a while, but I'm super tired. I'm gonna go get some coffee really quickly, and then let's go get some Pokemon.
Long before I met you, dear, you told me in my sleep to find you here. So
I just found this coffee shop recently. God, it's so good. There's nothing better than finding a really good new coffee shop. Okay, I needed that. Let's go catch some Pokemon.
you and I meant to be, we'll always end up with each other.
Bro, these ducks kind of built different out here. Why does this exist? What the heck? Am I gonna have to fight a duck? I'm so for real, I will fight a duck. Like, if we gotta do it, push comes to shove. I don't know why I'll be in a situation to fight a duck, but if I gotta fight a duck, I'll fight a duck, bro.
We've got a simple love. We've got a simple love. We've got a simple love. We've got a simple. We've got a simple love. Let's keep it simple love. Let's keep it simple.
So I want to talk about something recently before we start doing this Pokemon Go stuff. I had a customer recently, and she told me, once you get to my age, you're gonna be just as miserable as me. You're gonna be so upset and angry. Just wait until you get older. I'm not gonna lie, didn't sit right with me. I am now 35, which I know I've mentioned before, but like, really want to hit that home. And then maybe she was a little bit older, but I just feel like your life, whether it be positive or negative, is purely based on how you see the world. So if you think everything's gonna be super, super bad and everything sucks and then you die, well then yeah, everything's gonna be bad. And honestly, you'll get to that lady spot in life way sooner than she probably did. But if you surround yourself with people who are positive, have a great outlook on life, things can suck. 100%. Most things I would argue suck, but life is like 10% things you can't control, 90% how do you respond to them. So freaking real. So yes, things can go bad, things can suck, but at the end of the day, it's really about how you process it and how emotionally healthy you are, basically. So because I'm at this point in my life, I choose to try new things. I try to be positive. I'm trying to keep my whimsy, if you will. And if a buddy of mine says, hey, let's go play some Pokemon Go, he's got kids, he's old enough to do a lot of other stuff that people would deem maybe we're too old for. But at the end of the day, I do think that it doesn't matter. Surround yourself with people who actually don't care. And then, with this whole vlogging stuff right here, I have tons of my friends now who are supportive, who want to see me succeed, who want to see me do more of this stuff. And that helps, because if everyone was like, dude, you're freaking cringe, which, to be fair, most of this stuff can be cringe, but I digress. If they felt that way, I would do so much less of this stuff. If someone's giving you a hard time, you gotta freaking find the right people who don't give you a hard time. That's what it's all about. But that's just, the ramblings of an old man. So I don't know. Just because you're getting older doesn't mean your life has to suck. It doesn't mean that life's over. But that's just my thought. I think my buddy's here. Let's go play some Pokemon. Yeah, what's going on? How are you? Hello, hello. Hi, how you doing? You guys ready to catch some Pokemon and catch everything better than me, because you guys usually do? Hi!
They can get all the shinies they want. They can trade it to me.
Oh, okay.
No way, Dada.
Let's keep it simple love. Let's keep it simple. I overthink it, but your heart is pure. I hold on to it like I've lost it before. We might not follow the rules, we didn't make them.
Want to show my friends your leaf? Yeah, show us your leaf. Whoa. It's half rotted, you said?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. How big was the other one?
It was this big.
It was that big? Oh my gosh. My friends are gonna love that.
He really looks way more badass.
Oh, look at that. Hey. Drink, and
121. I mean 1221.
win. They got the tunes going right now. If this were like a single player thing where I was playing on my own, I don't think I would be as into it. But like, it literally gives you kind of an excuse to like hang out with your friends basically. And you know, like if this
Get out and
wasn't
do
a thing,
something,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be hanging out with you right now.
True.
You know, so I get to hang out with the kids and
If
everything.
it wasn't Pokemon Go, we literally would never have hung out outside of work.
Actually, you know what? That's so true. Yeah, so Pokemon Go is strengthening our friendship. I kind of love that, actually. It's awesome. The lady from the other day, what is your thought about, she was like, oh, once you're my age, you'll be miserable, and I don't know, I want to hear your thoughts on that, because you're playing Pokemon Go, you know, you have your kids, and I feel like you like what you like, you're not afraid of showing what you like,
No doubt.
you're not letting your age be like, oh, well, I'm old and I can't do stuff anymore.
You know, it's funny.
Oh.
Starting last year, I actually started telling myself the exact
Dad.
opposite, is that I'm getting younger every year, and I've literally been feeling younger every year.
You've been feeling younger.
Yeah, I've been exercising more, I've been more active, I've been happier.
Yeah.
I think it is very much mental. You make yourself whatever you tell yourself you're going to become.
Okay.
Even at work, there's days where I see everyone's miserable, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to join that. I'm going to be the exact opposite. I'm going to have a good day, and no one's going to actually get on my nerves.
Mhm.
And in fact, if they do, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to make them happy, and it makes everything actually work.
There's a quote that says like life is 10% out of your control, 90% how do you respond to it.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, I think it's so true, man. I think it's so unbelievably true.
Mhm.
I swear to God, I'm having a midlife crisis. Like I hit 35, and I feel like I should be like further along in life, and I feel like my life is like over. Like obviously, I'm not like I'm not like 80 or nothing like that.
I'm turning 40 this year, and
My
actually, like,
eyes
I'm
are
having a
ready
nice
to
big
sweat.
birthday, which you're invited to, by the way. To
I
in
better be
August.
invited to your birthday.
I don't know. I've heard from a lot of people that, at least for men, 40 is like the year where you actually start deciding how you're gonna live your life.
Yeah.
And so I've been internalizing that also, and like, you know what? To me, that means even youth and energy. And
Yeah.
it's been working.
So it's more of a mental thing, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah.
I think I get in my own head. I'm not dying. I got plenty of life
You're
left
young.
in the tank.
You're young, absolutely, dude.
But yeah, just because you're old doesn't mean you have to be miserable.
But Dad, is he going to your birthday?
I better be. Yeah.
I do know why people say that too. That there's like, I think everyone has like certain factors that they don't have a way to get through by themselves.
Yeah.
Everyone has that trigger. Let's be real. Don't let the one thing drag you down all the way. Move through it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. Partially why I'm out here right now. Like this is all me. If I didn't embrace this and just do what I wanted to do, like I've been going to parks a lot, taking the kids out. We've been going to the lakes at night now. The kids love just being Portage Lakes. Really nice to go to the water and go into the sand.
Yeah.
There's a little creek by my house, so you can like just go walk across the little creek and enjoy like the water on your foot. Like all the little things makes a really big difference.
I love that.
And if you don't do the things that makes a difference for you, no one else is going to.
Yeah.
And in fact, they're going to do quite the opposite. They're going to prevent you from doing it.
I believe that.
The whole world will prevent you from doing it. To be honest.
And if it never changes.